guys, my name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Let's get started with this pick a card, y'all. We're gonna see what is the tea with y'all, and we're gonna do both the good and the bad stuff. So we're gonna be doing like the rumors and the gossip that people are spreading, just so y'all are aware, not necessarily just cuz, but I just want y'all to know everything that people are saying, and that's kind of the intention I did with this video, so that you can get all the tea that's about you, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, y'all, let's get started. I have 4 groups to choose from: group 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you guys can also choose by the crystals if you like to. And without further ado, y'all, let's get started with group 1. Group 1, let's get started and see what's happening for y'all and what y'all need to know. So group 1, I'm looking for your picture because I actually generated some random gossip from this one website I found, and I'm going to use that as like the starting point for each group. So group 1, your randomly generated gossip is that it says you overhear that a poet is a member of a cult run by a noble in the field outside of town. Wait, I want to know what a noble is before I start this, because I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's like someone who's like up there in rank or something. Like someone, it says someone with like a certain ranking that's like higher, like aristocratic type of ranking, or someone who has like some sort of status. So I think group 1, the gossip going on around about you, number 1, some of y'all are poets, so some people are talking about your poetry or the things that you say. If you're not poetic, they talk about how the way you speak is very poetic and amusing, is what I hear. And some people are also saying that you joined a cult, or you joined some sort of religion, or you're into occult practices or witchcraft. And I see that people are also saying that you are a part of some sort of high class witch society. Okay, people are saying that you come from a high class witch society, and you are connected to someone of high status, or you know someone that has high status, or maybe you work, like one of your clients is high status. Y'all hear those alarms? Okay, oh my goodness, I know y'all hear that. That's an emergency. I don't know who need help, but I hope they get it. Okay, so I'm getting, yeah, I'm hearing like there's something that is alarming about y'all, or what y'all are doing. Like y'all are kind of the strange ones or something, is what I'm hearing. Like you guys had strange habits growing up. Like you would be wandering around in nature and hugging trees and stuff. Like I kind of get that y'all have like, I don't know why I heard frolicking about, like, I don't know, y'all just have this sort of innocent, pure energy around you guys. And I'm just getting that someone crossed you. The tea about you is that people who cross you get what they're deserving of. Okay, especially when I was hearing that, like those loud sirens, I really get the vibe that people are intimidated by you, especially if you're a magician, or you're a witch of some sort, or you're connected to powerful bloodlines in some way. People kind of get a feeling that like there's more to you than meets the eye. Like a lot of people get goosebumps when they're around you, or they receive your power, because they know that there's just things moving in your favor, or you guys have spirits working in your favor. I'm actually like seeing a lot of spirits around me right now. Y'all know I record outside, but I'm literally, in my intuitive eye, I can see spirits surrounding this table. So I really get the feeling that a lot of y'all are mediums. You are people who are connected to the spirit realm in some way, and you've probably connected other people to the spirit realm, and it's really got some people spooked, and that's also been the tea about you. And some people are trying to figure out if you sold your soul, or like, you know, what books did you read, or like where'd you come from, who are you, what's your family like. I'm seeing the tea about you is that you know people outside of town or something. Like you know a guy. Okay, I get the tea around you is that you know a guy. You always know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Like y'all are that person that can hook people up. You are that guy or that girl that can hook people up. And I'm also hearing the tea is that you know where someone's son is, or you know where someone's kid is, like you know where their kid hides, or you know where their kid ran off to or something. I'm also getting the tea about you is that your psychic predictions are coming true, and it's scaring people around you. I'm also getting that the tea about you, group one, is that y'all could be from the South. Like, I'm hearing a Southern girl. There's something about your cooking that stands out. Y'all cook from scratch, or your family cooks from scratch. Your food is really good. And if you don't cook, you guys have really good taste in food and restaurants. People are talking about like some place you ate at, how the food looked good, or you took pictures, or you took someone to a new restaurant, you introduced them to a new place, now they can't get enough of it. Like, I really feel like someone is talking about how you guys got the hookup, okay? Y'all know what's up. And I kind of get that, like, a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about you, and it could be across different arenas or across different fields of work. So people are almost kind of confused on how you know some of these people in certain fields. They're like, how do you know, like, you're a chef, how do you know this dietitian over here? Actually, I mean, I feel like a chef and a dietitian are more likely to know each other, but like, if you're a chef, like, why would you know a random construction worker across town or across the country or something? Like, I kind of get there's this element of like you knowing people that people wouldn't expect, or like people a part of an industry that mess with you, that rock with you, and it's an industry that you wouldn't expect. Like, you have a bunch of football players who respect you because you give them tarot readings every month or something. Like, I feel like y'all have high profile clients in some sort of field, and this person has like brought some respect to your name in this field that they work in. So there's someone in high status or high society who's talking about you, gassing you up. People are talking about how you know people who are of high status, whether they're like an actress or they follow you on Instagram, they're a singer, musician, artist. There's something about people who are like of high status being attracted to you or noticing you, okay? So that's the tea I got about y'all intuitively from that randomly generated gossip generator, y'all. We're gonna pull some cards now and see what else is coming out. What's the tea on group one, okay? The tea on group one. What are people saying about my group ones? I keep hearing sweet tea. Some people are talking about like your accent. I don't know why, but people are talking about your accent. They're trying to figure out if your accent is real or what is your real accent. Sweet tea. Like, I don't know why I keep hearing that. I'm a Southern girl and I like sweet tea. I just keep hearing that like whole thing. I don't know why, but maybe some of y'all are from the South. I'm hearing cornbread fed. Okay, some people are talking about how you thick as hell, girl, or you got body on you, or some of y'all, you grew into your body is what I'm hearing. Tea on you is you grew up and you are kind of like becoming I'm hearing that's a woman, or like that's a man, something like that. Like, people are double taken when it comes to you, especially because y'all are maturing and growing into your body. I feel like there's people talking about how you are maturing into a fine young lady or a man, depending on who's watching. People are saying like, oh, that one, I ain't expect that from them. There's something about you guys also looking younger. People are saying you look younger than you actually are too. So I'm gonna get some cards. What's the gossip about group one, y'all? It's a windy day today too, so I really hope we get the Ace of Swords sometime during this reading. The gossip about you, there's someone who wants to ask you out. Like, I feel like people are talking about how like people want to ask you out on dates, and there's people of high status who want you. There's someone who wants to apologize to you as well. That's the gossip about you. Someone wants to make things right with you. They could be a water sign. They want to ask you out on a date, or that you had a water sign ask you out on a date. You also have a Six of Wands. Like, people are also talking about your success, your business, and how you guys are super duper successful in whatever you do, your field of work. I'm also seeing people are gossiping about your business. They're gossiping about your family and trying to figure out how you've been able to take control of your life and your circumstances. People are talking about how you've created a very stable home life and family despite where you've come from, or despite oppression is what I hear. Some of you guys facing oppression or facing discrimination. People are talking about how you're like that overcoming story. You guys are almost like a beacon of hope for others, and I feel like the word about you, the tea about you, is that you guys are successful in everything you do. Like, anything you set your mind to, you succeed in it. You find a way to make it work. I'm hearing if there's a will, there's a way. Like, I don't know, you guys make people kind of feel like they need to get up off their A, okay? I really feel like you kind of give people like a little bit of motivation to pursue their dreams, or to not make so many excuses, or I really feel like you guys are very respected in something right now. Word about you is that people respect you, that people know that you know what you're talking about. You guys have an authority or something, like your voice, it speaks volumes. And people care about the things that you say, or they care about the insight that you have. They care about your perception. And I'm hearing word about you is that your family cares about you and supports you and loves you too, or that you guys are on quest to finding a loving, supportive family. I'm seeing that like you've been through a lot. People are saying that you've been through a lot, but everything you've been through, like I'm hearing overcome. And you guys have people in dating who have tried to lock you down, or people you've dated, your ex is talking about you too, gossiping how they want to get back into your life, ask you out again. They want to try and make this work out one more time. I'm seeing that this person also, there's a little bit of drama with an ex too that people are talking about, like how you guys kind of leave a trail of broken hearts behind you wherever you go, because you guys are just someone who a lot of people just find interest in, and you can't like really date everybody in the universe. So you guys tend to break certain people's hearts because you don't want to be with them, or you're not attracted to them, or you just don't want to date them. Like that's your prerogative. So I feel like word about you is that like a lot of people want to date you, but you yourself aren't really that interested in dating, or you kind of like look at them like they're not really good enough for you. And I also get that like a lot of people are also talking about how your goals, you reach your goals, you know how to reach goals, you guys make magic happen wherever you go. People are talking about how you guys are wealthy, or you come from a wealthy family, or you have a wealthy family now, and people are talking about how much money you make, and people can't figure out what your finances are, or if you're rich or not. Like people honestly can't tell if you're rich or if you're poor. I feel like people are very curious about you, and so I feel like the gossip about you is that some people want to be your friends, but they're a little bit afraid of like approaching you, or they're afraid that you might chew them up because they know you can. Okay, the Emperor can be quite intimidating, so I feel like word about you is that you're intimidating, collective, or not even collective, but I feel like some of y'all are probably from my collective readings. So shout out to my powerhouses. So what else? What's the tea on group 1, Spirit? What does group 1 need to know? What are people saying about them? What's the gossip on them? Good, bad, the ugly, the in-between. Let's get 2 of these. People are talking about your health. People are talking about how you guys changed your life around. People are also talking about how you became more aware of your habits, how your past has influenced your future. People are talking about how you guys have been able to pursue your destiny, or you guys have been able to move towards your north node. And let me see, 1 second, y'all. I feel like the gossip about you is that also you guys could be a Virgo or 6th house placement, 6 housers. I feel like the gossip about you, so this is about something about the type of person you're seeking in life. There's something about you being aware of the type of person you're seeking in your life, okay? I think you guys are becoming more attractive to your like future spouse or whatever. Like even if you're not really focused on doing that, I just feel like whatever it is that you're doing, sort of growth that you've been putting in is making you're just becoming more attractive energetically, and you're attracting the right types of people. But I also get that people are talking about how there's a lot of people who want to be with you, and you're very protective over your loved ones. Some of you guys have a son, or you have a little brother that you're very protective over, or cousin or something. And I'm seeing people are gossiping, saying that you take care of this brother, or this young child of yours that you have. You protect them like crazy is what I'm getting. You might even be a little bit overprotective sometimes. I feel like word about you is also that you take care of your loved ones, though. I feel like that's the main thing. People are like, you're the type of person that takes care of your loved ones, and you'll protect them with your life, okay? Like, you don't play about them, and you're just not someone who plays about like taking care of your family, taking care of your loved ones, or even your friends. You're really someone that people can lean on for support, and people are really just talking about that, and how you guys are always there for people, and you're just very supportive and kind as well. And yeah, I feel like that's the tea on y'all collective, or group 1. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Peace. So what's up, group 2? Welcome to your reading on What's the Tea on You. We're going to start off with the channeled messages, of course, through the gossip generator that I have here. And we're going to see what gossip is going on about y'all, okay? Clearing the energy of group 1. And we're going to see what is going on for group 2. It says, at the tavern, you overhear that a merchant pretends to be a priest at the local inn. What's the tea, group 2? I feel like the tea about y'all is that I feel like the tea on y'all is you're pretending to be something you're not, okay? Some people are saying you're pretending to be something you're not. I'm hearing imposter syndrome. I feel like people are saying about you, group 2, that some people feel like maybe you're not being real. Maybe you're not being genuine or something. People are saying that some people are saying you're not really living in your purpose, or you're not really living the destiny that God made, or something like that. And I'm getting some of y'all, it could either be a priest, or some of y'all could also be an entrepreneur, okay? Very different paths, right? But I really feel like a lot of y'all, the gossip going on around you is that you're not really living in your purpose, or that the job that you want, the purpose or path that you're following right now isn't the path that you really want in life. Like there's something about you guys playing a role that you don't really vibe with, or that you don't really resonate with, or you all are following a path because your mama said you should do it, or because your dad said you should do it, and there's just something about you where you just feel a disconnect with this path that you're on. And the gossip about you is that you are just ready to change your path. Like you're tired of feeling like a fraud, or just feeling like you don't belong somewhere. And the word about you is some of y'all, honestly, I'm getting that some of these people, some of y'all watching, you already like went through with this or something, or like you went through with the decision and now you realize it was the wrong thing, or you went through with the decision and now you're having regrets. Like I just feel like a lot of people are talking about how maybe you just chose the wrong thing, or you just want to change your life around, or something like that. You want to change your career. I just get a lot of changes on your life path, Aquarius. I feel like a lot of you guys are becoming more independent. People are talking about how you've become more reliant on yourself. And some of y'all, people are saying you've been listening to music, or you've been making music more, you've been more artistic, you've been writing more, you've been getting more in tune with your spiritual body and more in tune with your creative side. People are also gossiping about the way that you relate to others, and people are trying to figure out if you're having genuine connections or if you're just making it up. Or, people are trying to figure out what side you're on or something. People are trying to figure out if you have taken sides in certain friends' drama or something. But I feel like there's also rumors about how you guys navigate in drama, and you know how to like keep the peace is what I'm hearing. You guys keep the scales balanced. I'm getting gossip about you guys. Also, some of y'all are in a court case that you're about to win. Some of y'all are not afraid to get the courts involved in a situation because you know you have a case that you can win. Okay. I'm getting humor. People are talking about how you guys are very funny and entertaining as well. People are talking about how you guys isolate yourselves sometimes. You kind of stick to yourself. You don't really like to mess with too many people right now, or be around too many people. You've been betrayed before or something. That 10th house and this authority on there, that's interesting. I feel like people are talking about your career. Some of y'all are a judge. People are talking about how you became a lawyer or a judge, or how you're on task to becoming a humanitarian, or becoming some sort of traveler, or working on the internet, working on social media. I see that people are talking about your career, and they're wondering what you do for work, or how you've been able to change into your career, or how you've been able to develop your career outside of like everything else that you get done in life. People are wondering if you work is what I also hear. People are wondering if you have a job or if you have a career, and like how is it taking care of you or something, or how your career fits in with your home life. I'm seeing people are also talking about the places you've been traveling to, or maybe you guys got a new job and you've been traveling to new places now. They're trying to figure out where you work at that's been allowing you to travel places, or who you work for that's been allowing you to go to these different horizons. And I also see that there's a little bit of gossip about like your religion or something that you follow, like your belief system. People are talking about trying to figure out what your religious belief systems are or what it is that you follow. I see that there's a bit of curiosity here. And people are also trying to figure out like what you do with your spare time, what you do in your free time, like what do you do to fill time up, or have you been able to use time to your advantage, or what is your relationship with time? Because I feel like some of y'all can help other people heal. Y'all might see Luna walking by because she just decided to sit on here. I feel like a lot of y'all are very independent people. You guys are also very spoiled too. Okay, Luna's literally just sitting there now like she belongs there. Okay, feel like there's a lot of gossip about people being curious about you, wanting to know about you, and how animals are attracted to you as well. People are saying that like you're very good in nature, or you have a good relationship with Mother Nature. I feel like there's also gossip about your friendships and the people you're friends with. Like people are saying you have a lot of friends, or you just have a lot of people who want to be your friend. And you guys are just definitely just someone who's progressing on your journey all the time. You're always moving through the cycles and learning. Like people are trying to figure out how you've been connected to such lucky cycles or fortunate cycles. I'm seeing people are also talking about like your business too, how your business is taking off, is doing better than expected, or how you guys are in a really good time for your work and your business. Like you guys are going up, I'm hearing, like your business is taking off, or people are starting to see your book pop up on their screen, or they see your ads or your promo, or other people talking about your work or promoting it. I see that like a lot of y'all, people are saying your name is getting out there when it comes to your business. And I see that you guys have some of y'all have a company, or you work with a company, or you started a company. People are saying that this company of yours is a success, or it's helping you establish yourself as an entrepreneur, as your own boss. People are basically saying that you've learned to become your own boss in life, and you don't really take orders from anyone else because you do your own thing, and you always have had your own thing going on. People are saying you're a hustler, that you work really hard for what you've earned in life, and that you're always willing to put in that work for it. And a lot of people are also talking about how you guys keep your eyes on the prize. You guys always have your bills paid. I'm hearing people even want to work for you is what I'm hearing. Word about you is that people want to work for you. They want to work at your company or for your business. They want to have like be close to you. They want to be associated with you is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that would be a dream. There's something about you guys making your childhood dreams come true. People are saying that you have been making reality tap in, and you've just been making your dreams come true in your life. And a lot of people are just talking about how you've been able to make it happen. And some of y'all, you were on a wrong path, but you decided to make changes. Others of y'all are still in the process of changing your way. But I feel like a lot of people are talking about how you have the courage to heal these things, to bring this up. Like if you know you're on the wrong path, you can admit these things. Like people are talking about how you're brave for being able to talk about things even when it's uncomfortable, or you just make people feel more comfortable opening up about when they're struggling, when they hear you struggling too, because they thought that maybe they were alone in it. Like there's something where the way that you've been living your life and the path you walk, it's been relatable for others too, who are on a similar path or who are learning things in the same way as you. And I feel like a lot of people are talking about how you've been an excellent guide for them and an excellent mentor and helper for them reaching their goals too. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me, group 2, for What's the Tea. If this reading resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens, my name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you at my next video. Peace out. And welcome, group 3, to your reading, okay, on What's the Tea, on y'all, the good, the bad, everything you need to know. We're going to get started first with the channeled messages. So, deep breath, group 3. Let's see. It says, a noble is pregnant after sleeping with a ranger along the road just outside of town. Dang. So, group 3... This is interesting. So I feel like the gossip around you or about you is that maybe your life isn't going as planned or as expected. Some of y'all are pregnant, I'm hearing, or people are trying to figure out if you are pregnant. Some of y'all, if you are pregnant, people are trying to figure out who you're pregnant by. And if you're pregnant, again, then I feel like there are people trying to figure out if you have the same like person that you're pregnant with, like if you're pregnant by the same person pretty much. So there's like a little bit of like nosiness where people like want to know your business, or maybe you guys are being kind of secretive about it. Like Halle Bailey is the kind of situation I'm getting where like she's kind of being very secretive about her pregnancy. Like I kind of feel like there's a little bit of mystery about your pregnancy. Maybe you don't really tell the world all the time that you're pregnant or something, or you've taken your time with letting people know about your pregnancy. Some of y'all are like richer, or you have higher status, higher class than the person you're pregnant by. Others of y'all could be pregnant by a police officer is what I'm getting, or someone trying to figure out if you're pregnant by an op. Okay, I heard that like I'm hearing, especially like someone's ex is trying to figure out, like if you're pregnant, your ex is trying to figure out who you're pregnant by. Something like that going on. I feel like the gossip about you is about how you guys are giving birth to different things in your life, how you have different things going on in your life, and maybe it's not going as expected, but everything that happens to you, you take it with grace and you're moving accordingly. Like you don't let anything stop you from living your life. Like I feel like a lot of y'all are becoming more responsible people, and a lot of people are just trying to figure out like if these things that are happening in your life are things you planned, or if it's just something that happens spontaneously. Like I kind of feel like people even would want to see you do a story time, or just want to know more about what you're doing and the details of it, because they themselves are kind of confused or don't have the full picture. I feel like people are also talking about your roots and your ancestry, like something about where you come from. Some of y'all could have gotten pregnant by someone outside of your race or culture or something. People are talking about how you're pregnant with someone that's not that looks like you or something, or that's not of your same roots. And also see with the roots card that people are talking about like how you are very connected to your roots as well. You're someone who's very grounded and responsible, and if you are pregnant, you'll be able to take care of this baby. Like you have enough to take care of yourself and then some. Some of y'all, the gossip going on about you is about you sleeping with someone. Like there's just someone specific about that you slept with or something like that. You almost got pregnant, or this person tried to get you pregnant. Seeing roots and alliance. I'm seeing that the gossip about you is that you've been able to build a bridge between different communities. You've been able to bridge the gap is what I'm hearing. A lot of y'all have been able to change the course of history, or the course of the way that your life and other people's lives are moving. Like I feel like a lot of people are talking about how people move in accordance to what you're doing. I think maybe that's why it's such a big deal about who you're dating, because a lot of people see who you're dating or care about who you're dating because they themselves are like taking notes is what I'm hearing, or something like that. Like there's women or men in your community who care about the type of people you date because they look up to you, or they look up to you in some way. Like they want to impress you, or they just want to date someone that is like the people you date because you guys date a certain type of people they like or something. It might be kind of confusing y'all when I play that back, but I really feel like for this collective, the tea about you is that a lot of people want to be friends with you. A lot of people want to stick by your side, even if they don't like you. Like I feel like there's a lot of people who want to be in your energy field, even if they lie about it or act like they don't like you. Like I feel like a lot of people are saying that throughout any conflict you've been in life, you have a lot of support on your side, and a lot of people who are making sure that you're taken care of and who are an ally to you. You have more people who are for you than against you is what people are saying. Some people are saying you have fans, or you have people who are obsessively watching you, or obsessively caring about what you're doing and why you're doing it and who is doing it by. Some of y'all have a stalker that people are gossiping about. Yeah, people are also talking about your abundance, and they know that you'll be able to take care of this baby that you have, or you'll be able to take care of any baby you have. People are talking about how there are people who want to lock you down with a child because they know you have an abundant future, or they know you have an abundance to give them, or you're just a very generous person. You're always very giving. So I feel like there's a lot of people who are interested in you giving to them and only them. And I feel like people are saying like anyone would be lucky to have you. Anyone would be lucky to have you as a friend. Anyone would be lucky to have you by their side as a, I'm hearing ride or die. Like people are saying you're a ride or die type of person. You're a real one. And that a lot of people respect you. I'm getting for some of y'all, people are talking about your weight, or they're talking about like your size or something, because Jupiter does rule weight, y'all. So I'm not just saying that just to say it. Like y'all see all that food on that card, that's overindulgence right there. Like some people are talking about like your size, or they're just talking about how like you guys look, especially if you are pregnant. You know, usually we change in appearance. So I feel like people are talking about how you guys look different for sure, or you look different than how you used to look. And I feel like people are also talking about how you have very supportive friends and family throughout this journey or throughout this pregnancy. Others of y'all, this has to do with your creativity as well, not necessarily a pregnancy, but they're talking about how you guys have been working on this art for so long, or you've been working on this skill for so long, and now it's actually becoming something that is beneficial or something that can make you money. I feel like a lot of y'all are producing things in a lot of different ways, and people are just gossiping about it. And people are also talking about your relationship with your children or your relationship with your parents. People are saying that you have a really bright future ahead of you, and that some people even thought you were being delusional at first when you set your plans or your goals for the future. They thought you couldn't do it because you're a single mom, or they thought you couldn't do it because you were pregnant at a teen age or something. Like there's something where people thought you couldn't achieve the things you're doing now. And I feel like a lot of people regret limiting you to the future that they thought would happen for you, because you guys are doing so much greater than anything they could ever expect. And some of these people themselves, like they could only see themselves achieving so much, so they could never see you achieving the things that you're doing now. So I feel like people are talking about how you're achieving your wildest dreams, and you're proving people wrong just by the journey that you're living and enjoying it and finding people that you relate with. I feel like the gossip about you is how you kind of make your dreams reality. And along the way, you've been able to find people that you really resonate with, and these people are people that can not only help you, but people that can also help others too. Like I feel like there's this energy of you guys having so much to give. Like people are saying you are someone who's very generous to the people you're close to. Like you will give the shirt off your back if you had to. Like a lot of y'all are very generous people, and you're willing to share your tips and your ideas, and you're not really gatekeeping. People are saying that you're super abundant, and you guys are always fruitful and happy and optimistic, and people love that. People also talking about the places you travel to as well, or like the places you go. Group 3, sorry boo. The gossip on group 3. People are talking about you, group 3. Y'all hear that, bird? He chatting. 901's gossip about you is that you're very desirable. A lot of people have been trying to lock you down. Word about you is you also have someone who's still stalking you, or someone who still wants you even if you block them or you cut them off. This person is still watching you from afar. Some of y'all, literally, the gossip about you is about your stalker and how this person won't leave you alone. Some people are talking about how obsessed that these guys act about you, or how these women act about you. Like they act so crazy, or they just act like they ain't never met nobody like you before. Like they really act different or something. I'm seeing word about you is also that you guys have worked really hard for the things in your life, and you're not really like you've put in the work for it. And that's what also makes you attractive, is how much you've put into your work and into your life, or into the even like the children you make, is what I'm hearing, the families you create. Like a lot of y'all have very strong connections to your children and to creating and cultivating a life of abundance. And I see that you guys do this successfully. Some of y'all are, I'm hearing, successful mothers. So like you know how to raise children well, or you raise intelligent children. You raise children who are very smart and abundant themselves. You guys have chosen ones for a child or something. That's the word going on about you, is that you guys are giving birth to a chosen one. The Empress, people are talking about how you guys are mother, okay? Y'all are literally doing mother things, like y'all are taking care of people, you take care of yourself, you take care of others. Some of y'all are doing domestic labor tasks is what I'm getting. Like, people are talking about how you guys are very talented in certain areas. Some of y'all are gardening, some of y'all are cooking, some of y'all are just doing things that make you very content. And I'm seeing you also spending time with children. People are talking about how you spend a lot of time with your kids, or some of y'all are very protective over your kids, so you don't really like to go out on dates. I feel like worried about you is you don't date people, or you don't date men because you are taking care of your kids or focused on your kids. Worried about you is you are also raising intelligent kids. Worried about some of y'all, I'm hearing like MILF, DILF, like type of energy. Like, I feel like people are saying like you're like that attractive mom or dad in the room or in the PTA meeting or something. Like, there's a lot of people talking about how they want to hook up with you if you're a single mom or a single dad or whatever, and how you're like one of the highly desired ones, I guess. And how a lot of people talk about how they want to sleep with you behind your back. And a lot of people are saying like they would smash if they could, okay? A lot of people would get with you if they had the opportunity, and even some of these people would try to get you pregnant again if they could, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me, Group 3. If this reading resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you on my next video. Peace. Last but not least, Group 4, what's the tea on y'all? We're going to see what's happening and what y'all need to know. So your tea is that a historian got into a shouting match with an outlaw in a basement. So I feel like some of y'all are arguing with unemployed people on Twitter. Some of y'all are arguing with unemployed people on YouTube. Some of y'all are arguing with unemployed people online in general, or TikTok, whatever. And I feel like the tea going on about you is that like some of these unemployed, unhinged people on social media have been trying to harass you at your job, or have been trying to get into your business at work or into your relationships, and it's not working, okay? I'm also getting you called someone out from afar or something. Some of y'all make certain content geared towards certain people, and it gets people riled up. Like, I feel like the tea about y'all is that like the information that you've been talking about, or even the truths you've been sharing, the research is what I'm hearing that you've been sharing, it ruffles people's feathers. So I feel like the tea about you is that you guys know the truth about something, and you're not afraid to stand on it. Some of y'all get into debates, some of y'all get into arguments, but I really feel like some people know you to be like that person that will argue anyone down to fight for the truth or stand for what's right, or you'll call people out for their BS. You're not afraid to be. I feel like word about you is that you're not just love and light, okay? You are darkness and destruction when it needs to happen, baby. Like, people gonna learn not to play with you. And I feel like something about history stands out. You know history, or you guys have been able to date your history very far back, or the practices that you follow, you know how you understand the roots of these practices. So some people are talking about a fight you got into, like a debate or a fight, an argument, and you cleared the room, okay? You made this person look like a clown, or you made them look unemployed or unhinged or something. Unhinged, okay? I'm getting like some of these people tried to complain to their own friends and family, and they still sided with you, okay? Even this person's friends and family is siding with you. So some people could be mad because their friends and family rock with you too. Like, everybody's on your side is what I'm hearing, or something like that is going on, where people know someone's like unhinged. Someone could have broke a law, or they did something really dark that you know about, and you didn't stand for it. You defended yourself or others. You blocked them or whatever. You fought them, argued them down or whatever. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are saying that like some of y'all are changing this way about you, where you just feel the need to fight and argue at every corner. You're more relaxed now, and others of y'all are actually getting more riled up, and you're no longer like standing for ish no more. Like, I feel like people are just saying that you're just making changes to your behavior, and you're not acting the same anymore. And you're learning how to defend yourself in a way where you win your battles and you walk away feeling good. You walk away feeling like a victor. You walk away feeling like you won the war. And I also feel like a lot of y'all are going through sudden changes within your home too. And a lot of people are talking about how your home life has changed, or something in your home changed, or something in your home made it so you've been able to develop these skills. Something made it to where I feel like people are saying you're the black sheep of your family, you're the black sheep of your home, and you've just always been a victor, okay, in your city, in your town. I feel like a lot of people see you as someone who's always victorious in battle, or victorious in your studies, victorious in whatever it is that you pursue in life. And I feel like y'all are honestly the talk around town, especially like your hometown. Your blood is what I'm hearing. Like a lot of people from your home city or whatever are really talking about you right now and talking about how you've been able to overcome even through adversity. And I feel like a lot of people are also talking about the way your home literally looks, like your home, your lifestyle, and how nice your home is. Some of y'all have like a sleek, what's it called, modern sort of looking home. Some of y'all are playing video games. People are talking about a new career that you have too, a new job that you have, and how you got this career. Maybe you guys got it in a very unconventional way, and people are saying that maybe it just isn't very likely. It's very lucky that you got this opportunity. It's not something that happens every day, but you just were lucky enough to be handed this opportunity, okay? And I feel like a lot of people are talking about your new job, your new career, and how you've been able to adorn yourself in beautiful jewelry or beautiful clothes because you are well taken care of from this job. And people are also talking about your friends too, how you talk to your friends and how you communicate with your friends. You're always very entertaining, and your friends say you're very funny, and you're very homey too. You make people feel comfortable and at home, and you honestly have a very talented gift in moving steadily and strategically, very slowly. You know how to take your time and not rush anything. And you know how to start. You're bold enough to start something and stubborn enough to finish it. And people are gossiping about like how bold you are, and that you guys are very confident, and you're not afraid to pursue things and to do so consistently, persistently, and to not give up on it, especially if you really enjoy it. And I feel like word about you is that you guys are not afraid to take risks, that you're not afraid to start over, you're not afraid to start from scratch. I feel like a lot of people are saying that other people also want to start a new relationship with you, a new beginning. And I feel like people are saying that some people don't really think things through before they start a relationship with you, and they kind of get themselves hurt in the end. And I also see that you could have someone who really wants to start something new with you. They want to be romantic. They want to offer you a date or offer you a shopping spree. And I see that someone really wants to impress you and take you off your feet, but you're just not the easiest person to like impress or get to know. But I just see there's like a desire for this person to want to communicate with you and want to have a new beginning. And last but not least, collective, for group 4, I feel like a lot of people are also talking about how a lot of y'all are spending more time with yourself. You're kind of being more independent right now and focusing on yourself. Like you guys might be open to hookups, but you're not really looking for love or romance. Like I feel like people are saying that you're kind of a no strings attached type of person. You're not really someone that gets attached very easily. So I feel like people are like, have your fun, but don't get too serious with them, because they're not looking for that, or they don't fall in love very easily, or they usually just are used to taking care of themselves. They aren't used to leaning on someone or having someone to lean on. I feel like people are saying that you're a little bit hyper independent, and that you are just not someone who is easy to get to know, and that you don't trust people very easily because you're very protective over your heart. So that's the tea, y'all. That's the gossip on y'all, what y'all need to know. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading, group 4. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you at my next video. Peace.